All right, welcome back, guys. Thought I'd do an update on one of these shorts that I did on poor lighting on these razors. This is a 2021 Pro XP. It's got the LED lights. However, when you use them at night in the trails, they ain't very bright. So these aren't going to get you out of the sticky spot. Remember, I didn't want to go with the light bar because the trails I ride in are pretty tight, and that thing would have got ripped off. No questions asked. So what I did was went with the 3-inch 2000 lumen metal pod lights from Harbor Freight. Now these were like I don't remember, 80, 90 bucks, something like that. They are metal, and these are the ones that disperse light. So I kind of use them as driving lights also. So they're not a beam light into somebody's eyes. And then I also went with these are the cheapest lighted mirrors you can get off of Amazon. Those are supposed to be about 6,000 lumens. Sorry about my hair, guys. I just got out of the pool. But so these things are a game changer. If you remember, I'll put in a video here of some night riding video that I took with just with the factory headlights on low beam and high beam, which both are garbage. High beam's a little bit better, but it's still garbage. You need more lighting. So I'll roll that in here, and you can see this is horrible in the trail at night. This is night riding, just the factory lights. This next clip is going to be a night ride with the Harbor Freight lights and the mirror lights, and game changer, guys. Huge difference. I didn't want to have to go with the third set with the light bar, because like I said, I didn't want a light bar. I know that thing would get ripped off. It'd be a waste of money. So this is what I wanted to do. Completely satisfied with this. Now again, these Harbor Freights are supposed to be about 2,000 lumens. The mirror lights are about 80 bucks, 70, 80 bucks off of Amazon, the cheapest ones on there. The last ones we broke, destroyed. They hit some limbs in a tree, and they were pretty much garbage after that. So these are the cheapest ones. I wanted to try these out. I'm going through several sets because for some reason I'm pretty rough on lights or mirrors on this thing. So it's like the third set. So we'll see how these things last. If these things don't hold up, then I'm probably gonna go to some upper end ones, some nice, some nicer ones, and see how they'll hold up. This is just for my entertainment, to buy cheap lights and see, or cheap mirrors, and see how long they last before we destroy them. So that's clearly just for my amusement. Okay, so we're gonna try those out and see, or tried those out and see. They work pretty good so far. I have hit some big limbs with them and knocked them, collapsed them back, but they've folded right back out again. So they've held up good. These have held up good. We've actually sunk these at hog waller, so we probably had water, up to the hood. So these have been completely underwater. But if you know the seals that these Harbor Freight lights come with, it's pretty good. I forgot the name of the connection, but it's watertight connection, and it has actually held up really well. So when I wired these up and the mirrors, I shrink wrapped everything, so everything's supposed to be watertight. And I guess I did a pretty decent job because they're still working. And like I said, they've been completely submerged, so they're holding up good. Again, this clip up here, you'll see night and day. We're following some friends out of the woods, and it is night and day difference. But even without other people in front of you, because they don't have light bars and stuff, lighting the way. This is completely, my headlights, the Harbor Freight lights, and the cheap Amazon mirror lights, doing all the lighting. So I would recommend these, guys. These mirrors did well. These lights, I also use these on the road. Obviously, it would be illegal to have the mirror lights at 6,000 lumens up here beaming down on somebody. Oncoming traffic, because this is road legal. But I do run these, and they disperse the light kind of like a headlight would, not a beam light, and they're phenomenal. I can actually see where I'm going at night coming back if I go out for a ride. and coming back at night, I can actually still see, and traffic's not hitting me with the high beam, so obviously it's not affecting them in a negative way. So, so yeah, guys, if you're looking at the Harbor Freight 3-inch pod lights, I would recommend them. They've held up. Like I said, we put them underwater, and they're still working. So same thing with the mirrors up here, the cheap Amazon $70, $80 mirrors. So far, so good. I mean, they're pretty scratched up. They've taken a beating, but they're still working good. So and you look at a video, you can see that they're still holding up. So if you guys are thinking about these, I would definitely try them, and I think you'll be satisfied with them. All right, I'll update you if they do fall apart and stop working. So all right, gotcha. Thanks.